Good morning. I don't know where we are day-wise. What's the date? Well, it's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Or is it Tuesday? Oh no, I think it's only Tuesday. I hope it's only Tuesday. Because if it's Wednesday, I'm way behind schedule. Let me think. I think it's Tuesday. I'm going to have to check. Oh, panic over. Yes, it is Tuesday. Right. So that means I've got two full days to do the kitchen, and I'll have most of Thursday. I'm not planning on, well, by Thursday I hope to have finished everything. Thursday will be spent maybe doing some more videos, cleaning up, so leaving the house nice and clean and tidy for Mum. So when she comes back, she'll come home to a newly decorated kitchen, an all tidy, fresh smelling house. I've been up quite a while. It's only just after 9 in the morning. I had an Ocado delivery booked between 8 and 9 today, and about 7:30 I thought I'll just nip down the road to my brother's house and water his tomatoes. So I did that, and as I was going halfway down the road, the Ocado van turns up. I thought, no, I'm not going back. It's early. There was no email saying, excuse me. There was no email saying he was going to be early. So I thought, no, he can wait. So I went to my brother's, watered the tomatoes, came back, and he was waiting in his van outside with all my shopping stacked up outside the front door. So I said, you're early. Anyway, no apologies for being early or anything. So yeah, anyway, everything was arrived from Ocado that I ordered. I didn't order much, mainly cleaning stuff and personal care products and a few treats for myself. There's plenty to eat in the house, but anyway. I've got a load of washing on. Just having my breakfast, just having some peanut butter and toast. And then I'll start really cracking on, getting on with this. I don't think I'm going to have enough paint for the woodwork, Faro and ball paint. But there is some other white satin wood paint in the garage. So I'm going to use that for the skirting board, the bits that you don't really see, and save the Faro and ball to finish off the doors. They've had an undercoat and one coat. They're going to need another top coat. And then the door frames, anything that's visible, I'll use the Faro and ball, but most of the skirting board is hidden behind furniture. Well, I'm just doing a load of washing, as I said, and I've just found this fleece that I did want to wash, but I don't think there's any way of adding clothes once that washer has started. The washer I have at home, the AEG, as long as the water level isn't too high and the water temperature isn't too high, it will allow you to stop it, open the door and pop anything in you've forgotten. But I'll just have to wash that with something else. It's not filthy, I just wanted to freshen it up. I've got myself a working iPhone, look. I haven't actually got any credit on it yet because I need to ring up. I've gone with Asda Mobile because I can get a discount, you see, of you can have a bundle for £10 a month. I think it costs me, yeah, I think it's £10 a month for me, and that's 3 gig of data and 2,000 texts and I don't know how many minutes of calls. But yeah, it's working now. It was locked to Tesco Mobile and I was trying it every day, and today it was showing Asda Mobile at the top, so I've set it up. Just need to ring Asda Mobile and register it and everything, and then I can just top it up. I do have a mobile phone, but it was a Motorola one, and I never got used to using it because I'm so used to Apple products. I mean, this is very familiar to me because it's more or less the same as my iPod Touch, apart from I can make calls with it. So it's an old model, it's a 5C, but it works. I've had a quick go on the internet and emails and stuff, and it's fast enough. It's all I need because I'm not someone that's glued to my phone all the time. It's mainly to use, it's going to be useful when Mark and I say on holiday and stuff, or I need to ring in for anything. It's just for an emergency thing. For example, in a couple of weeks we're going down to East Grinstead, and we won't be glued together. I'll be going off doing my own things occasionally, and he'll be doing his own thing. But to have a phone saying, you know, where are you, so and so? Oh, let's meet wherever. That's why I've got it. But now I've got a working iPhone, I'm thinking, shall I buy an Apple Watch? Is that worth it? But they look so big. I haven't got very big wrists, and they look so bulky. I don't know whether it's just, I don't know. I might get one. So, plan of action, after I finish speaking to you initially, it's just getting all the woodwork. All the woodwork has to be finished without fail today. All the coats done. And I really should get all the cutting in done today. So all I have to do tomorrow, my last full day, Wednesday, is 2 coats of the paint for the walls, and then I can concentrate on other things. Well, the dishwasher will need to go on in a minute. I was waiting for my breakfast things to be ready. I've just got a mug to put in. I've given it a rinse hold to stop it smelling. I've also run through a maintenance wash in this, and I put a packet of this, I've got one left, this limescale and detergent remover, so I ran it empty on hottest program. I also filled it up with salt and rinse aid, because I gave my mum some salt and rinse aid when I delivered the dishwasher, and she's never actually put any more salt and rinse aid in. I could tell the lights were indicating, but she uses these multi-function things and she thinks she doesn't need to, but I think it's always best to have separate salt and rinse aid. So I've topped up the salt, and I've topped up the rinse aid as well. So I'm going to, in a minute, when I finish my coffee, the final thing to go in will be the mug, and I'm going to do it on the intensive program just to get it all, you know, thoroughly cleaned. So yeah, it's a good dishwasher, very, very quiet. Well, I've had a bit of a tidy up, though you probably wouldn't know. So yeah, I've still got another coat, so I'll use the other paint for that, because it's hardly seen, and behind the fridge freezer as well. Yeah, these are a few things I got from Ocado. I've put most of it away. Some Attitude all-purpose multi-surface cleaner. I bought some of this, it was on offer. It's what I used, and it's what I gave my mum to use. I didn't know if she had any, you see. I found hers, so I'll be taking that home for me. And I did need some washing up liquid, so I got some Attitude. I bought the 2 because there was some offer. When you buy 2, you got some money off. Oh, and that's for my bathroom or ensuite. Some bathroom cleaner. And I felt like some coffee yesterday, quite late. I thought, oh, I can't have it. We've only got caffeinated coffee, so I thought, oh, I'll get some of this decaffeinated. And this is more coffee bags there for home to use in my teas made. So I have to put a coffee bag in it instead of tea. I didn't buy much. It's a bit of a mess, this. I did buy some juice, and I bought a Jamaican vegetable patty. Might just have that as a snack at lunch. And oh, some of these. They're £1 each, but that's on offer. Golden turmeric zinger. So they're just like a healthy shot you just swig back. And some crunchy salad. I also got some hummus. I'm really into hummus now. I never used to like it. I'm a vegetarian and now vegan, and I never had hummus, but now I'm quite into it. But the thing with me is, if I have it too much, I'll go off it. That's the only trouble. I like something, buy a lot of it, and then don't like it anymore, so I mustn't go down that route. I also bought some juices, and my favourite naughty treat, drink-wise, some Fentimans Dandelion and Burdock. Pop that in there. Oops, so yes. Oh yeah, I must put this away actually. Oh, that needs to go in the dishwasher as well. Got some Vitalite. Hang on. Shove that in there. Yeah, so I have had a bit of a tidy up. You can imagine what it was like before. So the doors, so all that, you know, that's going to need one more coat, despite the fact that only a little bit of it shows. The doors, yeah, I still think one more coat. The Farrow and Ball paint, yeah, that one certainly does. Actually, that hasn't had a second coat. The frame part has, but the panels haven't had a second coat on this one because I ran out of the paint. This one has had 2 coats, but it's had an undercoat and 1 top coat. It's going to need 1 more top coat, and so is the door frame, the other side of that door. And so yeah, I've got the old, I might wash those, oops, focus, I might wash those towels actually. I didn't want to use any of my mum's Ariel and Lenore crap, so I got these as well today. But I use fabric softener and I use it with my towels, but they don't make the towels non-absorbent. The stuff my mum uses and on her towels, they just repel moisture, which is why you're not supposed to use regular fabric softener on towels. But I just use half a cap of this, I don't use loads, and it doesn't affect the absorbency of my towels, but it makes them nice and soft. So I've just decided on this. If you're interested, I've done a 50-degree wash, water plus, I'm not sure what that does, minimum iron, so it's only going to spin at 1200 instead of the maximum 600. There's not a lot to see in this one, unfortunately, because it's, most of the view is obscured by the black thing. That's something to do with the tumble dryer sensor, I think. So anyway, that's that'll be hung out later. I don't need those lights on now, do I? I have tidied up a bit in the living room. Oh yes, it's not too bad now. Just left my birthday cards out. Yeah, so that's not too bad. I'm going to vacuum everywhere. I've made 2 videos yesterday. 2 vacuum videos. Which it's messier up here. I've just been throwing things everywhere. So, oops. So that Vax Mojo, oh, it's next to a Miele. That's going up in the attic, and the Miele is as well. Once it's all packed away, it's all everywhere. I've just shoved stuff on the spare bed in here. My on-air sign. My mum's room's a bit of a tip. I've got to get rid of this box. That's the Miele came in that yesterday, finally. It took a while to arrive. I was thinking, oh, I hope it arrives before I leave. I made 2 videos in here. As you can see, there's still the things up. And I did this Vax blade. I did the unboxing first look. It's pretty impressive, pickup wise. But the filtration doesn't seem too good. There's more remnants on there. Is the Miele. I don't think you'll see the video for this on my other channel for a while. That's the new in the box one. But yeah, the Vax blade, it's got very good brushes, very stiff, much stiffer than the Dyson. Oh, bits have wrapped around it already. It's very bulky. It's very bulky for a handheld, and it's quite heavy as well. Oh. And that happens often. That's the dirt it picked up just in this area. You know, I didn't put any dirt down, but I'm hoping, why is that not going? It's hard to do this one-handed. I'm hoping to do a full house clean video with this when I've tidied up my mum's house. A, to see how much it picks up, and B, to see how long the battery lasts. By default, it goes into boost mode, but the brush bar's off. But all in all, I like it. You know, it is cheaper than a Dyson, even when you buy the additional Pro toolkit. And I think Which would have given it a best buy had it not been for the poor filtration. the allergens it lets out is quite high. But they did say in the witch test that it cleaned better, deep cleaned better than the Dyson V8. Right, my battery, my thing's nearly running out. So I'll stop for now, but I will be back later today with a progress update. I've just got stuff in here that needs to go back home. Just stuff I've bought. Stuff, presents as well and things. It's mainly consumables there, so it's not like I'm cluttering up my house. Yeah, I've tidied up a bit in here, but it all needs properly tidied. It won't take long. I could do it all in half an hour just to get things up off the floor, but things have just been thrown about. Never mind. It'll all get there in the end.